Hi, Libra Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Libra, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. I will do three cards across the top and then 3 clarifying cards across the bottom. I have already pre-shuffled the decks. I'm going to go ahead and not shuffle and keep it this way here. I feel there's a message there, so we'll go ahead and we'll get started. I'm going to leave this right here. I may move it as we get closer to the completion of this reading to make room for the cards, and I'm not doing reversals. The first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So right away I'm getting this being about a very slow offer. This is the most responsible and what's the word I'm looking for? Even though it's slow moving, it's a very fluid energy when it comes to finances and responsibility. Being the most responsible knight of all 4 knights. Pentacle energy is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is a very slow moving offer here. With the dark horse energy, I am getting Katy Perry vibes. So there could be a surprise that's here. And the movement and action of someone coming towards one with this Ace of Pentacles here. An offer finally coming through is also what I'm getting. Or someone needing to make an offer, that's also coming through. And this could be you. Now, with this being the first card, I am getting this possibly being you. This is also about making great investment here. So what I'm getting to is, if this is about outside influence, this could be about what it is that you've been dealing with and who it is that you've been dealing with. But I do feel that this is about the internalization that's taking place from within you and how it is that you see yourself and how it is that you value yourself. And do you believe that you really, truly receive and should receive all that it is that you deserve, your rightful abundance here. Being responsible when it comes to your finances and caretakings and investments and whatnot. So I do see this, there being some outside influence, possibly very slow to make an offer, but I do feel that Spirit is wanting that focus to be on you. I am seeing the sparkling here of these waters here and how that light is reflecting off of that. So there being some prospect there with what it is when it comes to the seeds that you're planting, setting great intention and knowing where to place your investment for your best benefit and your highest good. We do have a full moon that is coming up. Let me see. It may be. Let's see. Yes, it's April 6th. And that's in like 2 days. 3 days. Today's Monday. So it'll be Thursday, April 6th. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm ready for summer. But most definitely, I do feel that this is about the call to action for you to really place true value into yourself here. And to analyze and assess that investment that you may have been putting into others where it may be a slow offer that's coming through or may not be coming through. And this just being the type of energy that you've been dealing with. Your second card. Yeah. We have the Three of Swords. So with this coming out after that Knight of Pentacles, I am getting it being about that call to action of taking care of yourself and putting great investment into yourself because of some pain and heartache here. And it doesn't have to be about third party. There could be a third party influence. And just know that if there is a third party influence that is coming around where actions are being taken and your heart has been broken, whatever energy is being put out there will return back. So I'm also getting to with that responsible investment to make sure, while you're taking care of yourself, to continue to stay in your lane, to stay steady, and to continue to do what it is that you do. Now, on that outside influence, this most definitely could be a slow offer situation or someone here that has been a Three of Swords energy in your life here. This is your energy here. Um, and then also Gemini and Aquarius. What I'm getting to is that all of these air signs, it just may be that with the delicacy and the politeness and the lightness that comes from the air sign energy and just the amount of love that is that is willing to be given, and how airy it can be and how that love is felt when it takes place. I'm just getting the spread of that love. There's a lot of, it's all three signs. I'm just getting all three signs here representing those swords there. And there just being a lot of heartache and heartbreak across the world here. And it could be connected to air sign energy. Now I'm getting on a lower vibe. It could be that, air sign energy is involved in a third party situation that has to do with this Three of Swords. Again, I'm just getting strongly there being a karmic return. So any actions that are taken to cause any kind of pain towards someone else, it's going to return. This too shall pass and the same shall return. But instead of the focus being on that pain, I do feel that this is about knowing what you can do with that pain and that being a part of that true value of oneself here. So being hurt again and being hurt for the last time is also what I'm hearing. With this three energy, I am getting, for a lot of you, there just being something significant that's been painful or hurtful in your life. You being an Empress energy, that being strong representation of Venus energy as well, being very magnetic and one who's very creative and able to do their thing in the most beautiful way, great at creating and bringing about beautiful projects, just beautiful things all together. The rain, I'm just seeing the rain as a part of some cleansing here too. So this needing to take place so that continuous cycles moving forward don't pertain this kind of energy here. Knowing what one wants and removing oneself from what does not serve is also what I'm getting. Eight of Cups is a part of this too, and that did come out for the collective reading that I did earlier for everyone. And I did post that in the community section on my page. So I'm also getting outside influence, the hurt that someone does not want to experience. They may be projecting that onto you. And that's just being a lesson for you to help you to know what it is that you actually want and what you don't want. And realizing that, what may be taking place when it comes to another person, you don't have to deal with that and you don't have to put up with that, especially if it hurts. No one wants to hurt. This could be a situation with the heart here too. Something may have happened when it comes to someone's heart in a heart condition. And that won't be for everyone. Take what resonates. Let's go ahead and we'll move to the third card. We have the Eight of Wands. So I'm just getting this as being that eight energy and that Eight of Cups, and there being some expression of this Eight of Cup and that communication in possibly a spiritual way here, with this being Wands energy. That's fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. Doing things the proper way to be able to come into a completion. This eight is right before nine. Nines are representative of this. This is the arrows of love. So I am getting two, with there being heartbreak. There is an energy of divine protection that's coming through to bring comfort and solace to be able to lift one up, to be able to help someone to walk away from what does not serve and move on towards what does. There's quick movement here and quick action. So not staying in this too long is also that guidance that's coming through there too. This being quick, hard lesson. I do feel with that Knight of Pentacle, it's speaking about a situation with someone else over time and experiencing a Three of Sword, it just being an automatic no. And then the steadfastness connected to that Knight of Pentacle energy and the movement forward with the Swan energy and how that fire is being put to moving forward towards newness and completion, ending cycles that do not serve, moving towards something that does. So with this being the arrows of love, I do get that, with one door closing when it comes to some painful stuff here, a new door is opening. This could be about quick communication that is coming in and through towards you, or you could just be a communicator and be expressing love in some kind of way towards others to be able to assist and support anyone who's gone through this energy. So I feel like you may be going through this yourself, but then you're also helping others who are possibly going through the same situation. And that's where I'm getting that worldly energy here with all three of those swords, representing all three of the air sign energies there. This being a healing across the world here, too, it's almost like a massive awakening that I'm getting with this energy, and also the full moon energy that's out there to help others to wake up to the truth of what it is that they're feeling and experiencing and being tired of it. Being tired of it and being over it, and realizing that one does not have to experience this on a regular basis from anyone at any time. No one deserves it. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll clarify the Knight of Pentacles. That's too many. Let's see if we can get one card for the Knight of Pentacles. It's too many. There is the energy of two. I was getting indecisiveness. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's the energy of two again, and those two cards wanting to come out together here. Let's see what we have. All right, so we have the King of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Cups. Now I'm getting that this energy is most definitely about you, being in this King of Sword energy. I'm moving away from the outside influence because I do feel that this is also about someone who may have brought a Three of Swords energy into your life, where this could be someone who is wish fulfillment for you and could be a King of Sword here. We have that energy of the nine and that completion there. But what I'm going to do is keep the focus on you here. I feel that this is you being in your power and cutting off what does not serve you. That's related to your past here and moving towards wish fulfillment here. That's mainly what I'm getting for a lot of you here. Putting that true value into yourself as this King of Sword, using great intellect and communication in the most effective way to be able to bring about some endings here, to come into some new beginnings. As we see that nine of completion, Sagittarius energy, you moving towards wish fulfillment could be, very abundant and blessed energy and connection, or a situation that is a part of what it is that you are content about. I'm also getting on a lower vibe here. There being someone who can be very cold, cutting, and calculating, who may have a drinking problem, and this being connected to that Three of Swords. And probably, most likely, you being connected to someone who may have addiction when it comes to alcohol. And this being the one of the sources of the problem, and one of the reasons that you may be relieving yourself from this situation here. So take what resonates there. But overall, again, I feel that the focus is wanting to be about you and how strong it is that you are, how you're able to bring yourself up and rise from a situation when it comes to toxicity, cutting what does not serve, and this being related to the past. And once you do that, moving towards that wish and knowing where to put that pinnacle when it comes to investment here. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. And again, with the Swords energy, we have your energy here, and then also Gemini and Aquarius. King energy is also a part of the Emperor energy. So father energy, this could also be, about a boss or someone who's in charge, supervisor, someone who has a lot of establishment or business. I am getting this being about lessons when it comes to stubborn emperors, and it doesn't have to be men, but people who are put in positions of power and have been abusing them. Being slow to make the offers and give the credit where credit is due. Being stuck in the past and focused on the past as well. Where I am getting with this movement forward on this dark horse coming through, possibly with that surprise energy and it just being really, really slow. There being that presentation, but underneath the surface, there's an energy of being stuck in the past and there being some blockage here. The blockage being connected to the drinking energy, that just wants to come through pretty strongly here. I feel that that may be a toxic pattern that is kind of resonant amongst a lot of people in the world here. And again, it being connected to that painful Three of Swords there. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, this wanted to be shown. I'm not going to do the other cards underneath just because it's a whole lot. We can take a look and see what we have here. But we do have the Hangman. It wanted to come through in reverse. I feel that that message is wanting to speak very lightly, to speak to the enlightenment of one. And I was getting this being about that awakening energy here across the world. But most importantly, I feel that if you have gone through a Three of Swords, it has definitely turned your light on to some greater awareness of a situation where you don't want to feel this pain anymore. And I feel that, you're helping others to not feel this pain either. But there's some great enlightenment and having higher perspective and greater perspective on a situation because someone is tired. And I did say that you're tired of going through this Three of Swords. You're tired of being connected to energies who are slow to make offers, who have internal things that they still have yet to work on. And maybe portraying themselves as, someone who is ready and responsible. I'm just getting there being facade energy coming off one way and then being exposed in the light, and that being your light, being exposed when it comes to your light. So being connected to you, it's illuminating the truth. You're helping others to see the truth who are dealing with some toxicity of themselves here. And so you're seeing someone for their true colors here after the actions of some painful situations here. Enlightenment coming through, greater perspective, completion energy being right here with this 9. We have 2 9 representations. I'm just getting, with the, again, closing of one door, opportunity coming through, where these 9s are also representative of Jupiter energy, Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces. The action and the fire of putting these completions, bringing about these endings here, that being very expedient energy here, and the importance of, experiencing that pain, going through a particular cycle, it going on for far too long, being tired of this and putting this to a close here, moving towards a 10 of endings, where this 10 of the 10 energy after this 9 of wands is the 10 of wands. And I'm just getting burden. I'm not getting having a lot on your plate. It could be dealing with a situation at work, but just being enlightened to the truth of something that's very painful and being tired of it and doing what you need to do to move yourself away from it, then also helping others to move away from what does not serve them. I'm going to move this over. We'll clarify let's go ahead and take a look real quick and see what we have behind here. So yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are beginning to turn in your favor. It's the completion. Once you bring things to a completion, making space for greater. The blessings, the arrows of love are going to come through. This is pushing down unwanted energy, toxic energy that needs to go down into that energy to help one heal. And that's what I'm getting with the 2 snakes here. And that being related to the chakra energy, doing the work that it takes. That Capricorn energy is about work. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about what you do for a living or, as a career, But it could most definitely be about that shadow work that's being done to release that toxicity. Possibly being connected to someone who has a drinking problem here. I feel that you're getting signs and signals here too, and it's very important to listen to your intuition and what it's saying, rather than what it is that you're seeing and feeling and experiencing. And when I say feeling, it's about the facade energy and the love bombing. I'm also getting that too, and that's a part of the Knight of Cup energy. We do have Knight energy, so I am getting with the cup representation here, possibly some love bombing with that drinking there. All right, so we have the Chariot here. This is a 7 energy. This is that analyzing and observing contemplation. 4 of Wands energy here. I'm just getting that being possibly, a strong soulmate energy that you're connecting to. 6 of Wands. Not getting this being about success and victory. I'm seeing a 10 here. I am getting this being about a soulmate connection that may need to come to a close here. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles here. So I am getting that this is, your strong representation where it is that you stand, how it is that you're strong and stable, possibly connected to a very strong soulmate, with that 6 energy also being about 6 of Cups. This being union energy. With this being in reverse, I honestly was getting that there's no movement here. But there is movement here with this wheel here, and that being the sign to remove toxicity because you're tired. Tired of being hurt. Very abundant energy. It could be too with that king energy related to that king of sword, who it is that you're dealing with as well. And there being a single energy, solidary energy here too. So this could be about someone who may desire a particular situation, but may be keeping secrets and just internally not wanting to be in a relationship, and it just being projected onto you in a way that's hurtful here. And again, you're tired of it and being enlightened to the truth. Also, I feel with those actions of others and outside influence, being made to be a sacrifice and being over that too. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands. Clarify the 8 of Wands. I'm just hearing this sucks. Like, so if you have a situation that is in the process of because these are completions across the board, you have quite a few nines here. You may be seeing 999 or 9999, even 1111, 333. This is a call to action to come into that strong Empress energy when it comes to Emperor energy to bring about completions so that you can have new beginnings that are more serving and involve more love here too, because I'm getting with this 801 the importance of arrows of love being very significant here. You may be getting communication from this particular person here, and this being a call to take the action to release what does not serve so that this does not continue. This could be a part of that love bombing, but I do feel that with this 3 of Swords, this is just about rightful love and comfort that's coming through for you, but also spiritual protection and guidance, asking you to do what is best for you. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Cups right here. I do feel this represents your energy. Look at that. Most importantly, yes. I do feel that this is about that expression. With you dealing with the King of Sword energy, we have counterpart energy that's here. And again, it could be male or female of a situation that you're dealing with, but this is all about that internalization, the masculine and the feminine from within you, and how this is all playing out for you to help you to be at your best self. And I do feel that you're there. And so anything that is wanting to attempt to hone in on your happiness here, you're cutting it off. You're also looking forward. There's no focus on the past. And I feel that that's about what is needing to be released, is that focus that may be very much stuck in the past. And they're needing to be, with the situation that's taking place, the healing that's coming from this, because it's playing out in a way that is hurtful here. But I do feel that this is about you being in this 10 of Cup here, having emotional fulfillment, It's also being about you receiving that emotional fulfillment here because it's rightfully yours as your abundance here. But you being strong and delicate energy, just getting this being a part of that Empress energy that was coming through here. The Queen energy being a part of the Empress energy, all four queens creating that beautiful Empress empowerment and being very strong when it comes to communicating and cutting off what does not serve. Having no hesitation to do so, speaking one's truth, and just speaking on what it is that you want. I am getting to, it may be possible that with you being someone's wish fulfillment here, I'm just getting that the love bombing is being cut off here. And you are going to receive what it is that is rightfully yours when it comes to that emotional fulfillment. Here with this Ten of Cups, this is one of the happiest cards of the deck here. And I just feel that this is what you represent. And because you represent this and you see other that does not represent what it is that you represent, there being that knowing of what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, and you not hesitating to express this, having love for yourself, but then also receiving this great love in some kind of special way here. By you taking a stand and doing what you need to do for yourself, it's helping to turn that wheel of fortune that was there of things turning in your favor so that things can play out in the way that they're supposed to when it comes to doing things for your greatest good. We're going to see what we have on the bottom here. Yeah, this is news. News that's come in. But I also feel that with that news that's coming in, it's a load. I consider this the Lotus card. So coming out of mud energy and rising into a new here. Pages are about messages. So this could be about, some immaturity on lower vibrational energy, on a lower vibrational level here. Dealing with wand energy here. This could also be connecting to a fire sign kid here and receiving a message from a fire sign who is also a young one, or you just having a child here who is a fire sign and there being some connection here with this situation here. Where this could be, I'm getting, it playing out in a way for you, but then also if you have a kid who's a fire sign, this also playing out in a way for them too as well. With the counterpart energy, I am getting this being a connectedness with a family situation here. And there just being some news about a situation, removing oneself from what does not serve, and where it is that, this kid may stand when it comes to what's taking place in their life. Having a mother and a father who's complete emotional fulfillment when it comes to the mother. I am getting that, it's very possible that the father energy has a drinking problem and has yet to come through with any kind of promises or propositions that have been made, and this being a painful situation, it could be too, what I'm getting is that the child is feeling very, very much tired of being the sacrifice, tired of being in the middle of something, having a lot going on, but things are turning in their favor here too as well. And so what I'm also getting is that you may be helping and supporting a child in a situation here to come out of this and giving them very much good emotional support that is going to see them through. So take that as it resonates. Again, it's about the internalization of you and what's taking place from within, where it's playing out in a different way, but very similar with all these cards here when it comes to a fire sign. On the bottom here, we have the Knave of Swords. This was in reverse, but I'm not feeling that. I do feel that this is just about some kind of spying energy here. I don't feel that this is about learning anything new. I do feel that this is about spying. Spying and watching, possibly due to the actions that have taken place, and this just being a part of that low vibe energy, the immaturity that's coming through, and the toxicity that you've been connected to. This is more air energy, your energy. So removing oneself because of, what this also pertains is, low vibe spying, Seven of Swords energy being sneaky, deceptive, also wanting to come through. And that being a part of that Chariot energy, that reversal energy, is also what I'm getting. So With this being a final ending here, and that Eight of Wands and the Arrows of Love and the Ten of Cups being here with this Queen of Swords, I am getting there being a dawn of a new day. There being some inspiration and some hope and supportive assistance, whether it be from one of these Queen of Swords. I'm getting many Queen of Swords coming together, feminine energy coming through very strongly to be supportive for the collective here, to help others to come into a new, who may have received some kind of news of some sort that has left one in muddy waters. But I do feel that this is about emotional support that's being received to be able to help lift one up, and it being done in a very quick and steadfast way because love is very much in need. And this also could just be watching, with that communication, others that are watching and on looking and receiving that support, taking the notes that are necessary, learning something new here too with the delivery of what it is that you may be communicating, or you taking notes on what is being communicated. Again, take what resonates. There's quite a few things that wanted to come through in a very special, airy way. Libra moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Do know that there is the promise of newness here, and that coming out of that darkness and that muddy energy, doing this for yourself and continuing to push through, knowing what you want and what you don't want. It's a simple action of releasing, closing one door, a new one opens. It's going to be greater opportunity and also what is meant and designed for you. Again, I hope that these messages were enjoyable, enlightening, enriching, and empowering. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.